Started roughly about 14 years ago. I mean, first and foremost, I've always been into fashion. Always dabbled in when I was in secondary school. I always had even though you go into school, right, you meant to have a standard set of uniforms and the design. I always had to tailor design mine differently. I got into trouble, but I didn't care. I was a rebel in that respect. But Nigerian parents, you have to go to school, you have to study, you have to do things in a certain way. So I've always fought that urge because I wanted to please my parents. My degree was in business and finance. My master's was in computer science. So I did all of this and I was working in a fintech company. It was earning a decent wage, but I still had the urge to do something different. My passion was always fashion. I always wore the nicest suits to always, look the greatest when we went out. Friends were always complimenting me. So, when it was time to get married, there was the pressure to make sure you looked different. I held up my own style, my own prestige. I was able to showcase at my wedding. So it was a big, big moment for me. I went to different shops. You're talking about 16, around 2013. What's that?
Yeah, that was
14 years ago now.
14.
Wait, 2025, 12 years ago. Yeah, sorry, my math feels. Yeah, about 12 years ago. I remember going to different places, going to Savile Row, trying to find a suit, something that would showcase my talent. I wanted to make something special. But the price was astronomical. It was crazy what they were charging. And I thought I would be spending, about $4,500. I was probably going to be spending over just about a month's salary on a suit for a wedding. And I thought, no, I didn't want to do this.